From fairy tale to reality, the cost of forever. In December 2022, when Jiyeon, member of the legendary girl group T-ara, donned her wedding dress, Korean netizens called it the fairy tale ending of a woman who had overcome countless hurdles in the K-pop world. Her husband, Hwang Jae Gyun, a baseball star 6 years her senior, was seen as the perfect match, respectful, loving, and established. Their union symbolized stability after years of Jiyeon enduring public scrutiny and career turbulence. But, like many fairy tales, reality struck hard. In under 2 years, the couple confirmed their divorce. No public disputes, no dramatic fallouts, just quiet retreat. Jiyeon, once vibrant on social media, faded into silence. For fans, this marked a painful chapter in the life of an artist they had watched grow up in the spotlight. Then, in June 2025, Jiyeon reappeared, radiant in birthday photos from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Wearing a birthday queen sash, flaunting a bold new floral tattoo, and smiling freely among friends, she looked like a woman reborn. But behind that glow lay a journey of quiet resilience. After the breakup, women don't need to be stronger, they just need to love themselves. Jiyeon is no longer the 20-something idol with icy charisma and the burden of endless public expectations. At 32, she has chosen to live softly, authentically. Her birthday celebration wasn't just about turning a year older, it was a bold declaration: I am okay. I'm living the life I choose. According to Dr. Lee Soo-jin, psychologist at Sukkyung Women's University, after a divorce, women don't need to prove they're stronger than men. What they truly need is to rediscover the self, often lost in the shadows of marriage. Jiyeon's vibrant tattoos, edgy outfit, and beaming energy aren't random aesthetics. They're a statement of agency. Sports Soul rightly observed, this is more than just a birthday party, it's a manifesto of self-love and new beginnings. When tattoos speak louder than words, a K-pop goddess and the symphony of her body. The large floral tattoo on Jiyeon's arm quickly became a hot topic. Fans knew she had other tattoos, but never had she displayed them so openly. This bold placement, especially post-divorce, was no coincidence. Cultural critic Park Min-kyu notes, in K-pop, tattoos, especially on women, are still taboo. They're expected to maintain a clean image. Jiyeon is breaking that rule. It's not about rebellion. It's about reclaiming space, bodily, emotionally, and symbolically. Her tattoo is a silent yet powerful declaration of freedom. In a culture that often dictates how women should look, Jiyeon is carving her own narrative into her skin. A birthday abroad isn't just extravagance, it's emotional healing. Rather than celebrating her birthday in Seoul, a city full of memories and media attention, Jiyeon chose Malaysia. A small group of close friends, a peaceful getaway, and a no-pressure setting became the perfect formula for healing. Culture journalist Kim Yoon-hae commented, choosing to celebrate abroad was wise. Jiyeon distanced herself from emotional triggers and sought a sense of liberation. It wasn't just a vacation, it was therapeutic. There were no lavish decorations or celebrity guest lists. The brightest thing in the room was Jiyeon's smile, a rare and precious thing after the emotional toll of a failed marriage. A new icon for grown-up K-pop, beauty not just in looks, but in living. Yes, Jiyeon is still one of the most striking visuals of second-gen K-pop. 16 years since her debut, she remains youthful and captivating. But what earns deeper respect is her refusal to remain only a pretty face. In an industry obsessed with flawlessness and controversy avoidance, Jiyeon now represents a generation of women who dare to fail, feel, and live truthfully. She doesn't play the victim after her divorce, nor does she chase the strong woman stereotype. Instead, she simply lives, fully and authentically. Conclusion: when one chapter closes, a woman can still be the heroine of her own story. Divorce is no longer taboo in modern society. Yet for female celebrities, stigma still lingers. Jiyeon didn't hide or explain herself. She chose to return, not to her ex, but to herself. That birthday trip to Malaysia, the birthday queen sash, the floral tattoo, they are more than symbols. They mark a transformation. Jiyeon no longer entrusts her forever to someone else. She places it in her own hands. Ultimately, the most beautiful thing isn't that Jiyeon still looks stunning after 16 years in the spotlight, it's that she has learned to smile again after falling. And at 32, she no longer needs a fairy tale. Because she is the leading lady of her own story, one that is real, radiant, and remarkably brave. It's not every day you see a K-pop icon break the internet with birthday photos. But Jiyeon, the legendary member of girl group T-ara, has once again captivated millions. This time, not with a comeback track or red carpet appearance, but with a vibrant, defiant celebration of life. Less than a year after finalizing her divorce from baseball star Hwang Jae Gyun, Jiyeon has returned to the public eye in the most striking way possible, surrounded by close friends in Malaysia, donning a bold birthday queen sash, flaunting a fresh floral tattoo, and wearing the biggest smile we've seen on her in years. So, the question on everyone's mind is, has Jiyeon's heart finally healed? From broken vows to blossoming freedom. Jiyeon's marriage in December 2022 was a fairy tale, brief but beautiful. The glamorous wedding, the promises of forever, the hopes of stability after years under the harsh spotlight of fame, all vanished within 2 years. By October 2024, she and Hwang Jae Gyun publicly confirmed their split, following rumors of his alleged late-night outings with other women. While many expected Jiyeon to retreat into silence, she surprised fans by taking a different path. Quiet at first, she gradually returned, not with sorrow, but with strength. And her recent birthday party felt less like a personal milestone and more like a declaration of rebirth. Malaysia, a stage for reinvention. Choosing Kuala Lumpur as her birthday destination was no coincidence. It offered Jiyeon a space away from the judgmental lens of Korean media and gave her the freedom to celebrate on her own terms. Her photos radiated energy, playful poses, confident stares, joyful laughter. But what caught everyone's attention was the new tattoo on her arm, a large, vibrant flower. This wasn't just ink. It was a message. A symbol of regrowth. Tattoo culture among female idols in Korea remains controversial. For Jiyeon to embrace such bold body art, particularly after her divorce, speaks volumes. She is not asking for approval. She is reclaiming control over her image, her choices, and her narrative. The power of playing loud after pain. There's a unique power in how Jiyeon celebrated, not quietly, not subtly, but loudly and proudly. In a society where women are often expected to suffer silently after heartbreak, Jiyeon turned that script upside down. Her celebration wasn't just a party, it was an emotional reset. It was her way of saying, I've felt the pain, I've processed it, and now I'm choosing joy. This mirrors a growing cultural shift. More Korean women, especially in the public eye, are now challenging the mourning widow stereotype. They are embracing life after love, and not in whispers, but with fireworks.